Today's coverage brought to you by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, the East Lake Golf Club is the home course to the legendary golfer Bobby Jones. It's the oldest golf course in the city of Atlanta. This is Rich Lerner along with Frank Novelo for EA Sports, and we'll be calling all the action out on the course today.
Nice.
Looks good. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. He'd settle for par here. So they'll tap in. Routine stuff for Rory, that's a par. On to the second hole, really a nice mix of opening holes here at East Lake. 214 yards here on this tricky little par 3.
It was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back? Second shot. Well, it's a big green. He's managed to get it smack bang in the middle of it. It's no snack, though.
So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
Frank, we see it every single round. These kind of putts determine whether it's a good score or an average score.
Yeah, and just like that, a bogey. He does not feel like he deserves it.
Now to the third hole, and Frank, again, it is relatively short.
But well bunkered off the tee, Rich, so a decision to be made here. 2 bunkers down the left side. The one on the right doesn't really come into play, but it's a good line to hit it over the left-hand edge of that right bunker.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up. You can bring it in high. You can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
That is classy.
Yeah, he had a chance of going in.
Just a couple of feet. Even par early on. Here now at the par 4 fourth at East Lake at 440 yards in length. And Frank, I was about to say, well, it stretches out now, gets a little bit longer after some short par 4s to open. Then I thought, what, 440 yards? That's another drive and a wedge for today's players.
It certainly is. The 2 bunkers down the right make you sort of send your tee shot towards that left side of the fairway, but you'd actually rather be in a fairway bunker than that left rough. And one of the reasons why is this green pitches not only back to front, but also from left to right.
We knew it right away. Picked up the tee, didn't even look at it. We can see it. It's perfect. Right down the middle of the fairway. Let's see what the dominant #1 player can do. Rory McIlroy now on the approach shot. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. That is how it's done right there. What an approach shot. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
is on a roll right now. Back on the tee here at East Lake, 5th hole, 520-yard par 4. Back on the tee here at East Lake, it's the 5th hole. This is a muscular par 4, Frank, at better than 500 yards.
You just take 4 and walk to the next tee on any... Well, he goes after it like he is here.
Well, this one's sweet, Frank.
Super.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole.
Well, Rich, if he can make this one, add it to that string of birdies.
And generating some momentum now. That's a birdie for McIlroy. He's just so explosive. Well, Frank, what do you think of the 6th hole here at East Lake?
It's beautiful. That's if you don't want to play it, that's for sure. It just sits out there. You can see why it's one of the signature holes at East. It's punishing, but it's also...
Settles in over the putt. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
He needs this for par. Nice par to remain at 2 under. Well, Frank, we've made it through the 6th unscathed. Here we are at the 7th hole, and a little movement to this par 4 goes to the left.
Exactly. The first hole that actually shapes that way at East Lake. There's one bunker down the left side, that short bunker not in play. You would think you'd want to draw it off this tee, but really the best access to this undulating green is down the right side.
Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. For another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
And he's made it onto the green now. Nudge this one home, finish it up. Did the job right there. Here at the 8th, again, this is not an especially long hole, but it requires some thinking. It's a strategic golf hole, 405-yard par 4, and it doglegs to the left, so position is key. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Rory McIlroy looking to take advantage with this putt. And with that putt, he moves to 3 under. Now to the longest hole on the course, and the first par 5. It's the 600-yard 9th hole.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. You'll need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
All right, now another shot from the rough.
Yeah, this time better be better than the one we just saw.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there, and right down Peachtree. Let's see what McIlroy does now with his second. Good-looking shot right here. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
You see that kind of work from the bunker, you think of the greats like Seve Ballesteros and Gary Player, the best bunker players of all time. Shouldn't be a problem here. Ooh, so close. Starting the back nine on a sour note here with a drop shot. Bogey at the 10th. Hoping to drop only one shot. This for bogey. -3 now for the round. Moving on now to the 11th and another par 3. Frank, this one just under 200 yards.
Does play a little bit uphill, and really it's like a V-shaped green. Those two front bunkers really pitch the front of that green in. Hole actually gets a little easier the further the flag goes up the green. It's a little wider, and the chances of having an uphill putt increase.
What a nice shot. Right on the green, and a pretty easy putt on the way. This is a 9-footer. Made a good run at birdie. He'll have to focus now. Try to walk away with the par. He can really get red hot with a putter. Let's see what McIlroy does. Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. 12th hole doesn't look very long on the card, just 391 yards of par 4, but it requires some accuracy off the tee, and there is that bunker on the right, and then the bunker short of the green, so a player will have to be precise. And if you can get it in the right spot off the tee, then you have a chance to go at this flag. That is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
They appear to have the right number here at the 12th. It's a green light situation. Let's see if they can get after this whole location. Down, little Sheba. Down! Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Well, that's how you keep a round going, make putts just like that. And a stout par 4 here at East Lake, the 13th. It's 476 yards. Excellent looking shot here. And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Good swing, good shot yet again. Well, that's how you play the game, right there. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. At the 14th now, 442-yard par 4, goes downhill a bit.
Yeah, you have to hit the ball down the left side of the fairway, Rich, because everything slopes to the rough on the right. Ball hangs up on the left side. There is a lone tree in the rough there that often comes into play. Green slopes away from the players to the left, and those two bunkers, the reason why they're pinched in, well, when you're in the rough, you'll find out why they're there.
Frank, this game, you know just about the good hard strike. Sometimes you have to control your golf ball, and he doesn't quite seem to be able to do that yet.
Yeah, distance control is a skill. No two ways about it. Know how far you hit each club.
Well, no other way to say it, Frank. That's just an awful shot.
Bad.
That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Frank, you always talk about it not compounding the error, but here again, another shot from the rough.
Yeah, if you try again.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Now at -2 for the day. Well, Frank, a great scoring opportunity here at the par 5 15th.
You'd think just blaze away with the driver, but those two bunkers down the right side are a perfect distance off the tee to make you respect those. And that one down the left, well, if you pull it a little bit, that can come into play. And that second shot, well, it's virtually straight up the hill.
Excellent start off the tee. That's a great way to begin this hole. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And, Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Putting a good round together now at 4 under. This picturesque hole providing a commanding view of the Atlanta skyline and East Lake Golf Club. The fairway narrows to 25 yards in width, 278 yards from the tee, making driving accuracy a premium on this long par 4. From here, a mid to long iron is needed to reach the green. Two large bunkers await errant approaches into a large receptive green that slopes yet again from back to front.
Rich, that tee shot there has shortened up this hole considerably. It's made a tough par 4 into, well, we'll see, but it looks like a very birdieable hole now.
You hit it right where you want. Now he has a good chance to attack that hole location.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
So a tester from 4 feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Over the last decade, the 17th at 455 yards with that water looming left has proven to be one of the most dramatic holes in golf. I think this is always one of the most crucial shots in any round at East Lake in the Tour Championship. 17th.
A high lofted second shot once again required here. There's a little area on the front that you can use if the flag.
Good chance here. Currently at 5 under par. You'll love them, the birdies, and that's another one. Now to the final hole here at East Lake Golf Club. And Frank, there aren't too many golf courses that finish with a par 3.
And that's why it's always under a debate whether you should finish on a par 3, especially one of this length. Twos are very, very hard to find on this green. And the reason why there's so many slopes and hollows here, the 2 bunkers, remember the great up and down from Jim Furyk in the right bunker, that's more than possible. But this is it. This is what it comes down to. Somehow make a 3.
Wow, I thought he made that. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. 6 under on the day. Frank, that was just a dazzling display of golf today.
It's amazing how a game at times it can be so hard and just absolutely drive you crazy can appear to be so simple. This was just an absolute joy to watch today.
So that'll do it for Frank Nobilo and our entire team. I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time.